yours or someone else's. So I'm going to invite out my guest, and let me just start by saying this is an unbelievable opportunity. Lisa Tancredi.
Hello.
Lisa Tancredi is from Clarisonic. Hello, my dear.
Hi.
Okay.
I love these tops, by the way.
They're coming, and they're coming. And I'd be shocked if some sizes weren't already sold out by the time we get to them.
I'm sure.
Lisa's here. We have a little extra time. Call us, why don't you? We'd love to hear from you. On Giving Tuesday, Clarisonic is giving back to you, the shopper. This is the lowest price Clarisonic has ever done on this item, which, by the way, I went online tonight. Good luck finding the Plus version anywhere now at retail. I don't know what's going on. We'll talk about that later. The Plus is the Rolls Royce, but frankly, this price, $99, is kind of like getting a Rolls for a Kia. This is the large, big, total, fully featured face and body Clarisonic, which you also don't see that much even on QVC, let alone you can't even find it right now at retail. It normally is $225. It's now $99.
That's amazing.
Unbelievable. So you're gonna get the body brush, you're gonna get the brush head for the face, you're gonna get the charging cradle, and of course, the thing we always like to say on QVC, what we do that others don't, we bring you the easy pay. Okay, shall we start?
Yeah.
What is Clarisonic?
So a Clarisonic, if you haven't heard, is a cleansing device. This particular one is head to toe that cleans your skin in a way that your hands can't. It uses this patented sonic technology to clean your skin 6 times more effectively than you can by hand. The reason why that's important is because when you use it the very first time, head to toe, you get smoother, softer skin, you get this radiant glow to your skin, and as you continue to use it, you are going to see a reduction in the appearance of your pores, your fine lines, and when you use it in the body mode, it exfoliates the body in a way that is gentle, yet super effective. This time of year, think of all the things you're putting on your skin, clinically proven to make all of that work more effectively.
Okay, so again, this is the most fully featured, highest end one they make. It's the one that wet dry is good on the face and also the body. You get the brush body, you get the brush face, you get the charging cradle, and it's $99, one order of the year. Normally $225, no idea how we did this. What are you doing?
Okay, so I've got 3 super long wearing full coverage makeup products on my hand, and I just washed it by hand like I would back in the day before my Clarisonic, and it sort of smeared around. It certainly didn't come off, but watch what happens when I turn my Clarisonic Plus on. I want you to see not just how quickly these items come off, because that's just an oh wow benefit, but how thoroughly. And the beauty was not because I scrubbed. Clarisonic doesn't work because I'm scrubbing. It works because it uses water power. As a matter of fact, see this brush head? I'm gonna turn it back on. Watch what happens. See how all the soap comes out? What's happening is the brush head is moving back and forth at teeny tiny little distances, 300 times per second. What that's doing is it's flexing your pore.
That is a huge thing.
Huge.
We have before and afters of a forehead, but when she says it's flexing your pores, it's not scrubbing, it's not abrading, it is flexing gently with vibrations, the pores, to jostle things out of them.
Exactly. So and this is what's happening. So we took these pictures under a black light because make no mistake, when you wash your face by hand and you have skin color makeup on, you don't know what's still left behind. So under a black light, there's no hiding. The top picture is a forehead. We've applied a special fluorescent orange makeup to it. Bottom picture is the exact same forehead, but compare the 2 sides. The left-hand side of that forehead was cleaned with a Clarisonic. The right-hand side was done by hand. This is the exact same image. We just blew it up. Really look at these 2 sides. If you're using a Clarisonic, the left-hand side is what your skin will be left with. The right-hand side is what's happening to those of you who are washing your face by hand. Whether you wear makeup or you don't, you're leaving behind dirt, sunscreen, oil, impurities in the pore, in the fine lines. Those are places your hands can't clean out.
Oh, lowest price we've ever done, they've ever done on a Plus, their most expensive one that now is the same price as the Travel Mia 2. By the way, there's only one order for the year. By the way, if you want to talk about Giving Tuesday and the idea of the giving concept, giving this to someone will, if they haven't tried it, rock their world. We're going to Deanna because we're going to kind of illustrate what this does. Holy cow. And by the way, she's got the body brush on.
Yeah, so what's so great about this device that sets it apart from all of the other ones that you've probably seen here at QVC is that this is truly head to toe. The reason why we've continued down the body from the face to the neck, the chest, the legs, the arms, is because your skin needs to be cleaned and it needs to be exfoliated to look its best. You know, you go on a diet, you hope you look different in 3 months. The great thing about Clarisonic is you get younger looking, better skin the first time you use it. And the more you use it, the better your results and the faster your results.
It's completely game changing.
Yes.
When it first became available, a lot of people were like, it can't possibly be worth that money.
Right.
This, of course, being the plus version, so it works on your body as well.
Yeah.
Even more so, people weren't keen to spend $225 on it because they thought, I got a washcloth, I got a loofah, what do I need this for? I am telling you, it is an anti-aging device. I own, in total, at our house, taking you back this way, and Lori and PA, we see you, I own probably 5 of these, and I'm just gonna
Sean keeps us in business.
I'm telling, if I always joke, like if I leave QVC, whatever happens, I'm calling Clarisonic to work for them. This is what we're about to show you, what you call the flexing of the pores, the sonic vibration. This is the brush doing that.
Right, so this is a patented sonic technology. What happens when you turn the device on is it wiggles back and forth 300 times per second. That flexes your pore. What that means is it allows the impurities that are deep in the pore, deep in between the fine lines, to be flushed out when this happens, which is happening at the same time. This is the water and your cleanser, any cleanser you love, getting pushed away from the brush tips, also while it's flexing, and then everything it just flushed out gets pulled right back up into that brush head. So when you take the device off of your face, off of your legs, off of your arms, it's pulling away those dead skin cells, the makeup, the skincare, the sunscreen, so it's gone.
Honestly, it is the craziest thing that many people have said, and by the way, 500 now gone, because this is the same price, the most fully featured Big Mama large face and body size. It's the same price as what they normally charge for the Travel Mia. And so it's an incredible opportunity, like unbelievable. Yet we're only doing 1 order this year because that's all we have that we can possibly do this on. And I would be hard pressed to find a plus, which is for face and body, out at retail because I've tried online today and I don't know what's going on.
luck.
They're like sold out everywhere. Holiday return policy. Great time to remind you that you or they, whoever you may gift this to, have up until the last day of January to return it, use it, and still decide maybe it's not for them or you. Would be shocked if that happened. Can we show that egg yolk thing?
Yeah. So Clarisonic was made by a scientist, not by a beauty company, and they've made it for you, for me, for the most gentle skin. See what's happening here? When you put a Clarisonic on an egg yolk, it doesn't even move it. Some of our competitors out there are rotating brushes, or even some claim to be sonic. We have over 40 patents on our device because over 40 patents. That's huge. If you know anything about patents, the reason why there are 40, it's not just on our device. Because this uses a sonic technology, the range above what you use as effective is already patented. The range below what's not effective is patented. The reason Dr. Rob, who created this, did that buffer around this was so that we can truly stand here and say, your results you get from a Clarisonic cannot be matched. It's the reason why dermatologists recommend Clarisonic. Use it and sell it in their practices.
Spas do too.
Absolutely, the highest end spas around the world. And I tell you, the first time you use a Clarisonic, I know you had this result. I love when Jane tells her story. Your face feels like glass. I challenge you not to touch your face after you use a Clarisonic.
I can't not use one. I feel dirty and I feel, I just don't feel clean. you are dirty. No. So listen, on the Easy Pay, this is an incredible opportunity. We're going to go to Lori in Pennsylvania, but I just want to say I think we have about 700 or 800 of these ordered. We have 1,000 ordered. This is the big daddy.
It is.
Again, it is like getting the most amazing, fully featured, large size, can be used anywhere, face or body, for the same price as the tiny entry-level one called the Mia. And keep in mind, it's not normally $99. In fact, if you do the math, it's about $125 savings from what this unit and model normally cost if you could find it at retail right now.
Get 2.
You could get 2 of these for the price of 1. This is getting better the longer we stand here. Hey, Lori in Pennsylvania.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Sean.
Hi. Nice to have you.
Oh, I'm thrilled to call. I called because I just wanted to give testimony to the efficacy of this particular brush and this device. I have seen such a dramatic difference in my skin, and I've tried 2 or 3 of the cleansing products that you sell on QVC, and I'm sorry, Sean, I know your big favorite. It just didn't work for me. I went back to my original cleanser, but the Clarisonic is hugely important.
Huge.
When I started using this about a year and maybe 2 months ago, I noticed such a difference in the quality of my skin, how I just didn't have that layer of flaky dryness coming back every night or every other night. I went on vacation to France this June, and I didn't want to take it in the suitcase just because it was a little bit of extra weight. Oh, my goodness. I could not wait to get home to my class. Here I'm in France, and I'm thinking all I can think about is my skin looks so crappy.
Yeah, it was probably the first thing you did when you got home. You probably couldn't wait.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. And we were late getting into Philadelphia and whatever, and I came home, and I fired up that Clarisonic the very first night.
I've been there. I know. I've ended up I got snowed in here on a night where I thought I was coming in. I had done my makeup, and I thought I was going to go home, and I ended up getting snowed in, and I was stuck for 2 days without my Clarisonic.
And you had to wash your face with your hands.
The second day I took one
it's
from
the worst
here
thing. You feel
to
like
the
you can't get
hotel
the
because I couldn't deal.
It's such it almost resurfaces your skin.
Yeah.
I don't know, Lori, if you find that you're
Correct.
It's like
Correct.
it glows. It's so clean.
It's like Lisa said, I challenge you not to touch your face. It's like you can't stop touching your face, and I'm thinking, get your hands off your face. You shouldn't be touching your face this much. You're putting oil on your face, but it's just so smooth, and it really does feel good. And it makes, as Lisa was saying earlier, it makes any product that you apply, a serum, a moisturizer, whatever, so much more effective.
Yep.
I have students that come to me. I just had a waitress who was one of my former students about a week ago in a restaurant, and her name is Amber. I walked in, and she goes, "Oh, Miss So-and-so," and I said, "Oh, Amber, I just celebrated 8 years of being married," and she says, "Oh, my God, you look just like when I had you in 9th grade."
Oh my gosh, that's
that is
fantastic. And you said, Amber, I could kiss you.
Oh my gosh,
Well,
that's great.
I said, "Amber, you already got your egg. Give me a break."
This has been such an enjoyable call, Lori. Thank you so much for
have
sharing.
a happy holiday, ladies.
all
And
these
folks out there, if you're listening and you haven't tried this, get on the bandwagon.
It's
great.
I mean, we're nearly
is a
giving it away at this
life-changing
point.
product, yeah.
So
Yep.
so
Thanks a
glad,
lot.
so glad you
Have
have
a
it.
good night.
so
Bye.
much.
Yep.
Again, if you know anything about Clarisonic, what happens is A, it's normally very expensive. B, at retail it sits on a shelf in prestige stores, but there's no Lisa or Sean or Lori there telling you how to use it or why to use it. And then of course, they don't have easy pay, so you have to put that whole lump sum on your credit card, to say nothing of the fact that this unit, which is currently, as far as I can tell, sold out every other retailer that I could possibly find today. It's normally $225, but now it's $99. We have 1,800 spoken for. Today is Giving Tuesday. What's cool about that is not only are we encouraging you to give back to mankind, humanity, your neighbor, a friend, do something good for the world, but also brands here at QVC are using it as an opportunity to give back to you. So if you have never tried Clarisonic, there is no greater time than now. This is the one for face and body. It's the most expensive, and yet it costs less than what even their travel size one does. 2,000 are now gone. And thank you, my dear.
Thank you so
What
much.
a treat. I love it. All right. Lots coming up in this show. We have the Giving Keys coming up. It's how